Welcome in, welcome in. This is the place for the people who lead, for the people who build. From city halls to the block, from the huddle to the stage. We talk politics, we talk power moves, we talk community first and what the numbers prove. If it moves the world, if it shakes the room, if it changes the game, you know what to do. The Game Changers Podcast. Say it loud, say it now. The Game Changers Podcast. We bring the story.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. Tonight, we're going to be getting into the Giannis Antetokounmpo Greek Freak trade talks, man. I'm in here with Mayor Socrates, man. And
yes, sir.
Hey, it's been heating up. These talks have been heating up really over the last year, maybe even 2 years, really. Giannis came off that title they won in what was the year the Bucks won their title? Was it 2022 or what was that? 2022, 2023? I think it was
2022.
Yeah,
I think that's when it was.
So I mean, they came off their if we wrong, get us right in the comments if y'all hear that. But they had that great season. They won that title. They brought that to Milwaukee. It was looking like a great upside for them. And then they ended up blowing that team up, and they got rid of some decent pieces, and they ended up bringing in Damian Lillard. And it seemed cool because, I mean, Dame with that great three-point shooting, one of the great three-point shooters in the league like Steph, and he was kind of like isolated out there in Portland, it seemed like, and he never really got the pieces to really get to where he wanted to go. But he ends up getting to Milwaukee, and then he gets injured. And you're like, man, so that kind of like threw him for a loop. And then it seemed, I think he's back out. He's not even in Milwaukee no more. Giannis was still trying to make it happen there these last few years, but he just doesn't have the right people around him. So it seems like this last year and a half, almost 2 years, he's been trying to get out of Milwaukee. So it looks like now he's basically going to probably be out of there. They're just trying to get Milwaukee's trying to get the right trade package together to get fair value, they feel, for Giannis. And I guess we'll start with Boston, man. Boston has been a big name for him to land at. Obviously, Boston, I saw that Boston was trying to even get him without having to give up JB or Tatum. I'm like, that I don't know where they getting that from.
Yeah, they're going to have to give us some. Shout out Natasha Maria in the comments. Hey. Yeah, they're gonna have to give us something, bro, because I think just to get him, bro, anybody that gets him gonna have to give up a lot. And then like he's not only coming by himself, shit, he got two brothers with him. Yeah. You gotta make room on that bench for them motherfuckers too. So that's taking up extra roster spots that you need.
Yeah, and I think that's probably one of the main reasons why he's probably not out of Milwaukee yet. I mean, you got to think, do these franchises want to pay players they don't even think are even going to play in the games?
Exactly. You know how hard that is.
Milwaukee really had a spot taken up by his one brother the whole time, and it's like, do you think that it's worth paying a man that much and his brothers, and they're not going to be basically mascots? So,
my bad, but I know it's a little bit off of subject what we talking about, but at this point, bro, how much longer do you have to look out for your brothers? Like, they grown ass men, and they've been in the league for a while. If they're not good enough to make a team on their own, then hey man, I got you here. I tried. You wasn't good enough, so hey, do you?
Well, they're millionaires, so he did what he was supposed to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure they got their own situations outside of Milwaukee and their playing time or whatever the case may be. Obviously, like I said, they're not getting no playing time or anything over there, but they got situations outside of basketball because they're Giannis' brothers. So it's not like their financial situation is going to be a burden because they're not coming with their brother to a franchise. But once again, like you said, Mayor Socrates, that seems like
That's a
pretty much
personal
that's what's gonna
problem.
happen.
Shit.
But to me, Boston is probably his best bet to make something happen. Uh, I would think they
What
would
do
move.
Boston give up?
Yeah, I would think they'd have to give up Jalen Brown. Uh, I know one of the packages I had seen, Jalen Brown was landing and he landed at the I think in Miami. I think that's what it was. I don't remember if that was. I forget who that trade would be for. I think that is if
Giannis, yeah, I just don't think that's a good idea, bro. I just, in my opinion, bro, get rid of Tatum.
yeah.
I think Tatum should be the one that goes, man. I don't think he's gonna be the same when he come back, bro.
Well,
I think it's over with for him. He had a good run, but I just don't see him getting back into a contender shape.
yeah. I mean, the thing is
Hey, oh,
uh,
whoa, wait a minute. Mangas 84-17. Man, listen, we talking about Giannis and his trade deal. That Nick stuff, man, that done there 4 years ago, bro. We not don't bring up old shit. We been penalized for that already. We already got penalized for that. You still mad because we beat y'all, man? God dang. I'm still
uh,
celebrating, but Jesus.
he said he bringing that up. He said the Knicks ain't win that championship fair and square. Ain't
Yeah, he
nobody
can't
bringing
say we
that up.
stole it. Damn, boy, it took us 3 years to get it, man.
Hey,
We
but look at
deserve.
that logo though. But look at that logo.
I saw it. I saw it. Hey, that's right. KL, yay. Let it go.
Let it go. He said
Hey,
y'all
but back.
boys is over there playing around with that money, man. That's the only reason why y'all got it.
Yeah, but hey, back to the Giannis thing, man. I don't know with Boston, man. I think it'll be best to just cut ties with Tatum now before you. I think keeping him will be a big mistake, and it's gonna cost you a lot in the long run.
Yeah, because of that injury, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was the Achilles, right? It was the
Yeah,
Achilles with Tatum, right? I
yeah,
mean, you don't never come. I mean, no players really come back from the ACL or the Achilles the right way. They always end up in a downward trajectory, and you hope that they do better. But I mean, Derrick Rose,
yeah.
Grant Hill, T Mac. I mean, whether it's the Achilles, the ACL, whatever, anytime in that area, even if they have a great career.
That's
Um,
right, baby girl. My bad, no. That's my daughter. Hey, Zayma, baby girl. That's right. The Knicks are better. Go ahead, no. My bad.
that's what's
Got to
up.
shout
What's
my
up?
baby out, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad you tuning in. But yeah, anytime a player, man, has a serious injury, that downward trajectory is just crazy. And I think you're right about that, Mayor Socrates, man. I think you definitely need to make a move with Tatum and bring Giannis in. Let Tatum go over there. I know he's kind of the face of Boston, and I think Boston as an organization would want to keep Tatum more because JB's more outspoken. We already seen how
Too educated for them. That's why they want to get rid of him.
yeah, and they had a back and forth after the season ended. They kind of had some things they didn't like that had Tatum had said, and then Tatum had went at the refs
Yeah.
about the calls and all that. So he's just more outspoken, and like you say,
Not,
he's a real smart guy, and he's not the one to really be too as connected to the system as say a Tatum being the poster child and this, that, and the third. But injury wise,
that
it's
post
just
shot days
something.
over with.
Yeah. So I mean, if Giannis goes to this Boston and he's there, I mean, man, I think him and JB would play so great. They would be a great combination together along with that Boston. I know Boston's gonna have to move some players as well with some draft picks, but I think they could put some pieces together with those two to really make a move in the East like they would really like and get. But those Knicks are gonna be the S. I mean, it's all
Hey,
about competing with them Knicks now in the
and
East.
that's what everybody's trying to do. They're trying to build a team that can match up and beat us, it ain't no team out there, man. Giannis ain't gonna help y'all,
Yeah.
Boston. Giannis ain't gonna help
Yeah,
y'all.
I mean that's what we really have to look at right here across the board. And in four, and I mean we've been hard on Mayor Socrates here at the Game Changers podcast. Other guys on the pod giving Mayor Socrates hell, saying that the East, can't compete with the West. But I mean, even the West has to look out for the Knicks here because they are the defending
Hey,
champions.
we here now.
So even if because Portland is in the mix, like as you guys can see in the background, Portland is in the mix, but Portland is pretty much in the mix because they have some of
They got
Milwaukee's
trading stock with them, don't it?
yeah, they got trading stock with having some picks. So I don't think Giannis will land there. They can go after him for a potential player, but
And
I
I
don't see
think
them doing that.
if he goes to Portland, it's simply because of Dame. Because him and Dame, they was good together until Dame got hurt. Them
Yeah,
boy, them boy were averaging 30 apiece.
man. Man, I mean that's what
So
most people were thinking when Dame went there. Like, man, this could
yeah,
be crazy.
I feel like if Dame hadn't got injured, bro, them boy would have had a run. And
Yeah,
I think the Bucks just let them go too early. They got scared and got out while they could, while the getting was good. But then he went right back to um ended up going to another team. I can't remember who he went to, and he was doing the same thing. The boy was still averaging 26 a game.
mm,
The kid been setting records since he got in the league, bro. So I think the Bucks let him go too fast. And if Giannis ends up in Portland, man, it's simply so they can. I think they want to see what they could have done with both of them healthy, man, and they'll be a problem. I think they will be a problem. But the
yeah,
the whole issue with getting Giannis is you got two people tagging along with him, and
yeah,
you gotta make cap space for them two people.
yeah.
So I
And
feel like with whoever get him, that's gonna be the holdout. That'll be the reason the team will walk away from picking Giannis is because they gotta take them.
mm,
But I feel like, man, at this point, your brothers should make their own way in the league. But hey, man, we got some breaking news. The Hawks may have just entered this dance.
yeah.
And what does Giannis look like in a Hawk jersey? I
You know
don't think.
what? I don't think it's a bad place for as in uh Giannis, as markability and bringing some type of energy there. I think we got the production has a trade package of what could possibly happen for what Atlanta would have to give up to get Giannis. Kaminga just got there. A couple other decent players there in Atlanta, but I don't see Atlanta really losing in that getting Giannis in the sense of
Mm,
if Atlanta were to pick him, because Atlanta we already know that's the black mecca right there still in America with the money, the millionaire, but they don't never really land players that bring superstar appeal to make you go watch the games. It's just crazy to me how Atlanta never lands a real star ever. They always have somebody somewhat decent, okay, but they don't never land like a superstar ever. I've never known them to land a real superstar in Atlanta. And man, that'd be awesome if they could actually land a real superstar. But I don't know. They just never
don't know about
have
it.
done it.
I mean, in Atlanta isn't a bad place to be because it's easy to market you over in Atlanta, and they can get a
Yeah.
lot of good brand deals. But who wants to play there?
Yeah, nobody really does. They never. I mean, Joe Johnson was cool, quality TV, but he wasn't a superstar. He was an all-star, but they've never had a superstar outside of Dominique Wilkins, who was one of the top players in the league for years and all of that. Like,
Quality say, okay, see if the only team that can land Giannis. That won't happen.
nah, he's not going there.
First off, they don't got the cap space, and they have to give up too much. I don't think OKC will break their team up for Giannis.
Nah, they got too many good draft picks still because of the Paul George
Yeah,
trade
that
years
Paul
ago.
George trade and that Chris Paul shit, bro, that messed the league up for some years.
Yeah. So they don't have to do anything but just go to the draft every year, really, and keep putting their team together, making moves here and there. They don't really have to do too much down there in OKC, but some of these other teams that want to make a big move for the future, uh, I really think that once again, the people that are in the running. I don't even think we talked about the Heat and them being in contention of landing them. And I think the only problem there is that they can build a team around, but it's Pat Riley. Pat Riley's like a dictator, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
Pat. I don't think Giannis and Pat will get along.
yeah, that's my
I
thing.
I just don't. I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see that working because Giannis and plus, man, Pat ain't going for that. Pat ain't. You're not gonna tell us who we got to bring. Which we want you, not them.
Yeah,
So that definitely ain't gonna work out. But Quality TV said OKC got they got players and picks. He said Chet is out of there. He said the only team that they picks in other team picks in they got good. Okay, they the only team that that don't make all right. But yeah, but nah, I just don't see. I don't even think Chet going nowhere, bro.
no. I mean, there's no reason to
Yeah,
break it up. I mean, he had. It's so easy in this day and age for people to jump off players. I mean, we're doing it right now with Fox
yeah,
and San Antonio. Like the whole NBA, all the fans, everybody's jumping on Fox. Not to get too off subject, but just saying how quick people move on from players after they have one bad series in the NBA now, or they might not have shown up. Everybody's ready to move away from them and everything. And obviously, Chet in the Western Conference Finals, the way that he got shut out by Giannis or by Wemby.
Wemby.
Everybody's trying to move on from Chet, but I don't think OKC is going to move away from him because they built something
Not
there. They
because of
won a
that
title.
one bad series.
Yeah, they won a title with each other, so there's no reason to move
Yeah.
around yet. You know, all these
And
guys
who
are
knows,
still
man? We
25.
don't know what they talked about after that game. We don't know what was talked about before that game, during that game. We don't know what was going on with Chet. All we know is he ain't show up.
Yeah, he definitely didn't show up at all. He had to
But I
step
don't
up for
think.
what they paying him and all of that. Like he did have to step up for sure.
I mean, they got a lot of trade deal with the Hawks and stuff though. But I don't. No, they're not gonna let him just walk. But the thing is, it ain't about letting him walk. It's about who he's gonna go to that's willing to accept him and his brothers. And so I say now we can cancel Miami out of that because that ain't happening. Pat ain't going.
No, he's
And
not going.
in order for him to go to Boston, either Tatum or JB got to go. And I don't think they're gonna let Tatum go, which they should. If I was them, that would be. I think that'll be the best option. Let Tatum go and see what Giannis and JB can do. But
'Cause, I
Portland
mean,
might
Giannis,
be good though.
yeah, because Giannis is trying to get traded so he can win.
Giannis
So,
want to
like,
win now.
yeah, he's trying to get traded to win another title where he thinks he's gonna win, and at the end of his career, going into the prime of his career. What's Giannis 30, 31, 30, 31, or just turned
Yeah.
30? What is he? 30, 31, 30? So I mean, he's probably feels he has a good strong 5 to 6 years left. And in order
If
for
he can
him to
stay
get,
healthy.
yeah, if he stays healthy. So
He's 31 years old, so
yeah.
we ain't looking
So
for him to be the LeBron James and stick around until he's in his 40s. Like I don't see that happening for no other player.
so
Oh,
he if
no,
he
go
wants
ahead.
to if he wants that upside, he's gonna have to go to the best landing spot he feels he can win, or else leaving Milwaukee is just gonna be he's just gonna be going to another Milwaukee if
Yeah.
he's not trying to go somewhere where he feels he's gonna have an elite supporting cast to try to go win a title. So
Miami is out, and the only other fits I can say is Portland and Boston.
yeah,
I don't see him going to Miami. But
no,
either way, man, the East is gonna be a problem. Like
yeah,
that's gonna man. Y'all talking about the West is The West teams are better than the East teams. If that man, listen, if Boston get this trade, bro, yeah, the East gonna become a problem. I mean, the Knicks already got y'all on y'all toes, so
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. You know, it's gonna be interesting because that gives.
what
I
do you
mean, that
mean he
gives the.
don't give a fuck about his brother? That's all he be talking about. Whoever pick him, his brother got to come with him.
Yeah, that's pretty much
OKC ain't
been
taking him,
known.
bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
been known.
I just don't see OKC taking him. Hey, but so I just got wind of it, bro. LeBron James and the Lakers are in negotiations for a new contract.
Yeah, this is big news right here, man. It just went across ESPN and them desk here about an hour or so ago that LeBron is sitting down trying to work things out and see where he can get paid and what he can do to get another get paid. It's looking like most people don't think LeBron is not gonna take small money. If you know anything about LeBron and the history of his contracts, he's never taken small money. I mean, it is LeBron James, but it is him going towards the end of his career, and you're gonna have to probably slim up on that money, Bron, if you're trying to win. Like,
Facts.
if you're trying to get paid or you trying to win. To me, LeBron might be
LeBron's
just
stat
trying to.
chasing, bro.
Yeah, LeBron just trying. In my opinion, I'm gonna say that I think Bron's trying to get paid, and Bron is trying to pat more stats.
Yeah, he's that's all he can do now. I mean, to still be playing and still be trying to get the max deals, or because I'm pretty sure he's asking for what 50 to 55 a year, which is way too much. I mean, if I were the Lakers, I offer you 10 a year, 10 million a year. Shit, you should take vet minimum. You already done made enough money off of him with you and your son there. So what's the problem with taking vet minimum? If that's what if you really want to be in LA,
And Bron ain't about to do that. If they offer Bron the vet minimum, he about to tear that conference room up. The vet
but you already
minimum,
done made all this money, bro. You a billionaire already. What more do you want? And
the
then your
vet,
son is getting paid already.
the vet minimum for a veteran that's 10 plus years is about 3.5 million in the NBA.
Shit, that's
So
way more than enough. So what?
LeBron
Your
ain't about
son be
to.
making 0.5 million more than you.
LeBron ain't about to take 3.5 million, man. It just ain't gonna happen. LeBron
But
is just
no,
so disrespected about taking 3.5 million to help the Lakers build that squad out.
but on a serious note, if he want to stay in LA and end his career in LA and want to try to get another run at a championship, which ain't gonna happen, I think 15 to 20 million should be enough.
Yeah, I mean that's not crazy, and I mean it's sitting at his age. I mean we never seen nobody play as long as LeBron, and when it comes to his productivity as well, he's obviously still uh he's LeBron James, so we got to salute to that. But I mean, father time is clicking, man, and we got to be honest. And the Lakers, they just got new ownership. The same guy that owns the Dodgers, and all of this, and uh he's not the Buss family. I know the Buss family still has a little bit of a percentage of the
Yeah,
team,
but your
but
girlfriend Jeannie ain't making decisions no more, boy.
yeah, so I don't know how the new ownership is gonna approach negotiations with LeBron.
I'll
I
let him
don't
go.
think
I'll set up a package deal with him and his son. Both of y'all can pack y'all shit and get the hell up out of LA.
it might happen. I mean, I don't know because, like I said, this new ownership is not the Buss family.
And
So
LeBron, if the Lakers don't come up with something that fits to what he want, which is probably 50 some million a year, he gonna go to Cleveland. Cleveland will gladly accept him back, but he gonna ruin that team if he go over there.
But hey, that's what a lot of NBA people I've seen say. LeBron should end it out in Cleveland. He should go over there, do his farewell tour out there. But I don't think he wants to be in Cleveland. he stated that he does not like these small markets places. I think he even stated he don't even want to go be back in Cleveland after the whole thing with
Yeah,
Memphis and
Memphis.
the hotels and all of that. I'm pretty sure he had even threw a shot at Cleveland saying he don't even want to be there as well. So,
Shit. Cleveland offered that man 50 a year. He going.
oh yeah, he about to go.
Quick,
Oh, he about to
fast, and
go.
then I heard. Quality TV said you can't win with Luka as the star. I don't know,
I
man.
don't know about that, man. You got to remember, Luka got to the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Uh, the
Well,
year
JB
before.
got them now.
Yeah, I mean, and he didn't have like no crazy stars on that team. I think you obviously Luka obviously has to be healthy. We already know that. I mean, everybody got to be healthy in order for you to win a championship. Clearly, you got to be on the floor and be healthy and be productive. But Luka's still, top five. A lot of people don't like his defense. I understand he's not the greatest defensive player, but he's still, I mean, maybe even top three best offensive players. I mean, when it comes to when he's healthy, he's on the floor and what he can do and how he can produce points, his shooting, the way, I mean, hey, the Lakers got to build for the future. You can't build for the future with
That boy said
Bron.
Westbrook 2.0. Inefficient.
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't say Westbrook because
Yeah, Westbrook
Westbrook
was explosive.
decision making is terrible. I mean,
Yeah.
he ain't never
I,
had great decision making.
yeah, I think Luka got high basketball IQ, just no defense.
Yeah, his
So,
defense is
the
his
thing with
weak
Luka,
point.
if he's on the floor, you got about a 70% chance to win.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I think the Lakers can win with him as the star as long as they get him a good supporting cast. He need a team like Jalen Brunson got.
yeah,
Well, there ain't no egos. Don't nobody care about who's scoring or who getting the buckets, just long as we winning
yeah.
and everybody contributing.
And I'll tell you this right now, Austin Reeves. Yeah, you about to get up out of there because the Lakers ain't about to pay you that whatever you was asking for, 200 or whatever mil or whatever
Yeah,
crazy number
he
he was
LeBron
throwing out.
James.
Because I already know Austin Reeves is going to be talked about in that Braun meeting, but it ain't going to be very quick because he ain't about to get no money. They're not about to pay Austin Reeves at
All
all.
right. So what do you see the Lakers doing that would benefit everybody to keep that team the way it is?
They got to lower LeBron. At the end of the day, LeBron can't get no big money, bro. I love Bron. I respect Bron. I respect his career and everything, and I respect everything he's done and everything. I know Meritocracy is not really a Bron fan, but
Definitely not.
but I'll say this
Real
from
killer.
a common sense standpoint, you cannot give LeBron James a whole bunch of money. And I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm an NBA fan. I love the game, right? But if you talk to real Laker fans,
They don't want him now.
they ready for LeBron to get up out of there. At least I don't know how the LA fans feel in actually LA, but from where I'm from and where I'm at, and from what I've seen online, most real
They
diehard
don't
Laker
want him.
fans are ready for Bron to get up out of there.
But that's the thing. So I don't see a problem with. To be honest with you, bro, I think 15 to 20 is too much. But it's LeBron James. It's the name. He gonna fill seats. He gonna sell jerseys. So and he gonna draw in a crowd every night. So
Yeah.
I can man. I guess that'll justify that 10 to 15. That I'll say 15 to 20, but that's about it, bro. 20 million is the max. He can't get no more than that. So then when Luka get contract come up, then what?
Yeah.
And then I want to get paid.
Yeah, it's just, we'll say it like this. If Bron doesn't get paid and you start hearing about him wanting to be they're going to trade him or whatever, he didn't get what he wanted. He didn't get what he wanted in negotiations, or whatever, he didn't get what
I
he
hope
wanted.
now get his ass what he want.
And if he's willing to take a cut and he takes less money, then he obviously wants to win. If it comes back, he's not getting paid something crazy, just taking whatever, and he's gonna stay a Laker, and he's getting paid whatever X amount of dollars, and it's not nothing crazy, then obviously Bron wanted to he wants to
I,
stay at the Laker and win. But if it's
if he
anything other
stays
than
there,
that,
if he stays there and take a pay cut, I still don't think it's to win, bro. I,
mm,
at this point, I just don't see LeBron being in the league to try to win another championship. I honestly don't. I honestly see him staying in the league as long as he has and as long as he's gonna stay, is to just literally try to break every record he can on his way
yeah.
out. That's all I see from him, bro. Look at what do they say?
I mean, you're not wrong in a way. I mean, shit.
What else can he do? He's leading the league in fast break points, right?
I don't know this. I don't know that stat. I don't know that stat.
Yeah, I think he's saying something about him leading the league, but he don't even the motherfucker don't come back down the court to play defense. So of course he leading the league in fast break points. I mean he been in the league for 40 years, so of course he got shit. He
He
has
been
the
in the league
points back.
how long? How long?
Damn near 40. Shit. But that motherfucker been there since he was 1 year old. That motherfucker ain't never going up. I'm telling you, man. The only reason I'm saying LeBron staying around and not going ahead on and retiring, bro, is stat pad, bro. That's it. That man ain't. He know he ain't finna win another ring. He don't care about no damn ring.
Yeah, I mean, we
That man
can't
want
say that
accolades,
Bron.
visual accolades.
Yeah, I mean, we can't say that Bron isn't in the league for that. I mean, he is in the league for that. I mean, he's trying to break records. He's trying to keep adding on to what he's doing. He wants to stay successful within basketball. I don't, when it comes to his individual awards, I don't think that's something that he technically wants to let go. Really, I mean, he states it all the time, or I mean, so
Bro, he
I'm
trying to
not.
set that margin so high that nobody else will never be able to break it. His name gonna be number one in the record book or whatever stat it is forever. And that's his whole plan. That's the only reason I can see that man staying in the league as long as he has. Like, come on, bro. You ain't won a championship in how long? You ain't been to the finals in how long?
6 years.
Give it up. It's over with. These new guys are taking over, bro.
Yeah, they're the end of it's the end of the millennials. We know it's the time
Yes,
for
that's
us
a
to
bad
wrap it
thing,
up.
quality. Like, come on, bro. That's just holding up a roster spot for somebody who really deserves to be there.
Well, for the Lakers, I think it's a bad thing because it's a franchise that's built on winning and trying to get to the championships and staying as a championship franchise. Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The list goes on. Even LeBron. LeBron brought
Nah,
one there, even though the asterisk bubble that people don't like to really give him credit for. But at the end of the day, it's built off winning. Like I said, new ownership. Like I said, the millennials are out their way, out the door. It's about time for our generation to wrap it up in the NBA. Gen Z is here.
yeah,
So it's just like if you do want to continue play, do you need to stay in LA? I don't think my thing is I don't think LeBron needs to stay in LA. For him, he's gonna stay in LA because of the money that he's gonna make outside of even basketball because of Hollywood, all the connections, all the stuff he does business wise. LA is a great place for him. That's the other reason outside of the individual accolades and all that other stuff. I believe he wants to stay in LA for, but the reality
quality.
is he should be somewhere. Like I say, he probably should end it in Cleveland. That's what I would. That's what
Yeah,
I would
go
do.
home, get your fucking little parade or whatever, do your little retirement tour, and then hang it up. But hey, quality said you wouldn't want your name to be number one for not if it gotta take me an extra 10 fucking years to do it. Like Jesus Christ. Shit. If it's gonna take me an extra 10 years to do it, then nah, I'm good. That record wasn't meant for me to break. But he want his name to be number one for everything. The longest player to ever play in the NBA. 36 years, LeBron James. He gonna be the only one in there for that stat. And then it's gonna be a long time for somebody, if anybody, ever break the scoring record.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stick around that long to do it?
Yeah. But hey, man, Giannis, we'll see where he ends up landing. It's gonna be an interesting offseason to see where he ends up going. Um, Everybody's gonna be coming for the Knicks and Jalen Brunson, big body Brunson,
Shit, the captain. Hey,
and yeah, I mean the Knicks are who everybody's gonna be going after and trying to be building up their teams, and a lot of people may be looking for more true point guards in these next up and coming drafts. I think Brunson and the way that the Knicks formulated their team, a lot of these NBA head offices are gonna go back to the drawing board and trying to
but
figure
no,
out how they put their teams together. So we'll see.
Quality said he need $5 if he go to AKC. OKC. He ain't going to OKC, bro. But no, what a lot of people got to understand was Austin took that pay cut to get that team that he want, and no, every last one of them boys wanted to win.
Yeah,
the chemistry was there.
Yeah, it was.
They just needed a coach.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be hard for any other team to do something like that, because all them boys wanted to play together.
And I actually got hit to some information that I didn't know about with
Bronson
and that whole team. So Brian the big boy on ESPN, Brian Winsthorpe or Winhort, whatever his name, who always follows Brian since the beginning of his career. He was saying how there was an agent that Dolan had hired, the New York owner had hired to, try to get them the right people into the organization to try to build them a real team. And he really loved Brunson and Villanova and what they had over there. So he was the agent that Dolan had hired. He was the one who went and got and told him, man, y'all need to go and get Brunson up out of Dallas and bring him in.
Dallas didn't want him. Nobody else wanted him.
Yeah, so he's like, man, I really love what they were doing in Villanova together and all of that. So at least get Brunson here. And then when Brunson got there, then they formulated what they formulated. So yeah, I didn't know there was like an agent and all of that Dolan went and grabbed and all that to put that together. But
a lot went into putting that team together.
Yeah, there were some pieces I didn't know about there.
Yeah, but the league, no other team in the NBA will ever be able to do that again, because it's hard to find two players, let alone two players that is willing to take a step back for each other.
Yeah.
So to get a whole team, 5 starters and a bench that is willing to sacrifice and put their bodies on the line for each other night after night and go out there and really play with each other and not have an ego, it's gonna be hard. That's the reason why that's the reason why we talking about where Giannis gonna go. That's the reason why we talking about where LeBron gonna go, because money talks and bullshit walks. And Bronson took a big pay cut so they could put that team together. So they could go get Towns and Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
If he hadn't took that $100 million or $120 million pay cut, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. But I mean, a star like Giannis, Nick Madden said he's gonna do it in 2K. He's gonna put it together a squad in 2K. But I think if stars take that formula, like let's say Giannis does go over somewhere and he takes small money. But the thing is, you're gonna make that money up in endorsements. You don't think Brunson have made that $100 million how many times over? You know how many people been ringing his phone since the championship?
Oh yeah, he got commercials and all that, and then plus he gonna make it back on the back end anyway. I'm pretty sure they got some type of formula in his contract where he's gonna make that money back on the back end. If you give it up now, we'll give it back to you 2 years from now and double it.
I mean, and he's about to get it here in New York City. So I mean, it's like if the stars start looking at it the way Brunson looked at it, one, we'll get a more competitive NBA because it
Hmm.
shows that the players want to win,
That boy
and
got heart.
also, you're willing to build a team because you feel you're able to actually go the distance. You know, so hopefully, Giannis lands where he wants to land at, and it's a good situation, and it
I think he
brings.
should go to Portland.
Mm,
Go ahead and go to Portland. You and Dame go ahead and reunite and see what y'all could do with both of y'all healthy. I think them boys can do something.
man, I feel like they got to build so much around them though, in order for them
No,
to.
not really though. I think, man, I think Portland already got it. They just need another piece, and Giannis might be that piece.
Mm. Hey man, it'd be interesting, man. I'm not gonna say it's bad or good. I'm just gonna say it'd be interesting if he did take that route. I think he's gonna go to a more established franchise. I think he's gonna go to a more historic franchise that has the championship pedigree, and he feel he can win now at. I don't know if he feel that he can win right away in Portland. So that'd be my thing. But hey, man, you may be right. I may be wrong. I mean, nobody thought the Knicks was gonna win it except I think you and maybe in New York and Kendrick Perkins maybe. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta
And
say John
Nick
Sally
Man
too.
rode with us for a minute. He was riding with us
Yeah,
for a
John
minute.
Sally actually said y'all were gonna win it on a podcast
Oh yeah, he
back
said
in
that shit a
November.
long time ago. Yeah. Shit,
So
before it was even looking good for us.
yeah, so he called that one too. So I mean, he had a few people riding with y'all, but just to make the point that hey, you never know what could happen going into these seasons. The NBA hasn't had a back-to-back uh, champion in over almost a decade at this point, and it's a new team every year. So maybe the next repeat, who knows? But Giannis landing somewhere maybe changes that trajectory and gives that team the chance to win a championship next year. And we'll see what Bron ends up doing, and let's see if he ends up getting what he wants, or LA moves
Yeah,
him, or he takes a cut. But we don't know. We'll end up seeing, man. But
I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on that because I just I just think LA should just do away with him. I'm just being real. Him and Bronny. Cause I'm telling y'all now, and I'm gonna say this here, and I want y'all to remember. Y'all heard me say it. When LeBron retires, Bronny gonna follow. That heart condition from college gonna pop back up, and they're gonna be the reason why he got retired out of the NBA. I just don't think that kid really want to be there.
he said he there for dad and dad legacy, and to add to the LeBron James story.
Yep, that's it. I got to play with my son, and we retired together. Cause that's exactly what's gonna happen when once LeBron is done, and Bronny gonna follow. I just don't see him staying in the league because he don't want to be there.
Mm. Well,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, I don't shit. That Golden State thing might be on to something there because Draymond already said they've been in talks with each other for him to come over there.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy we had not brought that up here in the show here, man. Heading on to the end of this show, that Golden State there has been a lot of talk about LeBron going over to Golden State. I don't know what packages they would put together to get him over there, but I know that was a lot of that talk last year. LeBron maybe going up to Golden State and playing with Steph and Draymond and all that. That'd be
Hey, no,
interesting.
but think about it. Who knows? Maybe he asked the Lakers for too much, knowing that they're not willing to pay it, so he can go to OKC. I mean, go to Golden State.
Mm.
Maybe,
Hey,
maybe. Shit. Hey, maybe he go in there and ask them for 60 million.
so he could maybe like, man, we gotta get you up out of here. You delusional. So
And
that
like
he
we
can,
can't pay that. And he can be like, hey, I tried, they didn't want me.
you know. And hey, that'd be fun. I mean, I'm not gonna say that wouldn't be a fun watch.
Nick
See,
Mann said Giannis is going to either Boston or the Nets. The Nets?
I don't know
I
about
don't
that.
know about the Nets, bro. If he like Nolan said, if he gonna go somewhere, he gonna go somewhere where he know he can win at right now.
Yeah. Boston, I think, is the number one. Boston is the number one landing spot for him. That's where he really wants to go because it has everything that can lead him to a championship right now. And when it comes to the trades and the money and all of that, Boston seems like his best bet.
Yeah, but that's banking on Tatum being healthy. That's banking on them being able to get rid of JB. And
Yeah.
but we'll see in the next couple of days, man, where everybody gonna land at. Hey,
Mhm.
LeBron might go to Golden State with Bronny. Take your boy with you. And who knows, shit. Quality is adamant about this OKC shit, so shit, Giannis might end up in OKC. But I just don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Who got the no trade clause, Nick Madden?
You might be talking about Bron.
Yeah, I think he talking about Bron.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think LeBron got no trade clause though. I would hope the Lakers wouldn't be that damn dumb.
No, I think he's just sitting at the table trying to see how much he can get
Yeah.
and try to stay in LA to keep building his brand there. And like I said, other business dealings because when you live in LA, that was his whole thing when he went to LA, if y'all remember, was
Yeah.
he wanted to go because he wanted to be a Laker and he wanted to win a championship as a Laker, but also the whole Hollywood and business side of being in LA and being in LA or being in like a place like LA. It's only LA and New York that are really like, the huge big cities of the United States where you can make that money at and make those deals at. So that was the whole thing when Bron went there was that whole side. Him being in the new Space Jam and that was all that stuff they was talking about, him being in movies and all that other stuff. So I'm pretty sure LeBron's become real established in LA throughout these last 7 years.
7.
So
No, I don't think Giannis had no trade clause. Yeah, Bron is a free agent. I mean, he's free to sign anywhere. Quality. I don't think OKC can afford him, man. I swear, I just strongly believe they would have to give up too much for him, and I just don't think they're willing to do that. I mean, yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're going with who gonna get on the best offer. Because if he goes to Atlanta, Atlanta gets him and Andre Jackson Jr. plus a $3 million trade exception, and the Bucks will get Jonathan Kuminga, Zachariah, whatever his name is, that Corey Kispert guy, and Buddy Hield, and then a number 8 and a number 23 pick in the first round of the 2029 draft. So
that's not bad for the Bucks, though.
Hell no, the Bucks getting a lot, but that's banking on him going to the Hawks.
Yeah,
I don't see that happening.
that's what I'm saying. Because he can't win now. You're gonna hope that Atlanta bring all these people in, these pieces, and all this. Nah, that's for like a young player. That's like going to get a player that's under 25. Giannis is 30 plus. Hey, bro, the clock is ticking. You trying to win. So his whole thing is, like I said, going into a franchise that he feels he can win right now.
And that'll be Boston or Portland.
Somewhere he feels they can go get to the playoffs, make an impact, get to the championship, and then be hoisting that Larry Bryant trophy in the air come next June.
No. We reaching. And shit, all somebody gonna be holding that motherfucker over their head. Big body Brunson, Pet, OG, shit.
He said they're gonna be the first team to repeat
In the last 7 years, damn right. They're gonna trade Dort and a few other players and picks. He got another year on the contract, so they trade into whoever giving them the more in return. Well, yeah, I don't see no I mean, maybe Atlanta probably will be the best because Boston can't give them that much.
Only reason why I don't, but another reason I don't see OKC taking them, they don't want to take the shine off SGA, man. Yeah, they could bring another star there and they could get there, but they're not trying to take the energy off of SGA. I don't see the
But shit,
franchise.
but they might be looking at shit what happened to them in the Western Conference Finals. Shit, they need another big man because I would hope that they ain't lost hope in Chet that fast because he helped them out a lot when they did win the championship. But who knows, bro?
Mhm. And Giannis is so ball dominant. Like you put Giannis there, that take the ball out of SGA hand. The 2-time MVP, you gonna take all that. You gonna take all that ball time away from.
That ain't gonna happen. But quality. We know they got the players and the picks, but are they willing to give that much up for somebody who's in their 30s already?
Nah.
And that's what we're saying. We ain't saying OKC can't afford them or OKC don't got the players or the picks to get them, but are you willing to give up all your draft picks and players, younger players, for someone who's 31 already? I don't know. I think that'll be stupid as hell. They ain't gonna win no championship. Shit, ain't the Knicks the champions? They old champs. We the new champs. So that shit don't matter no more. You know how that shit is. Shit, if you don't win it the following year, man, your championship done faded away. You ain't no champ no more. You trying to get back there like everybody else.
I mean, to be honest with OKC, Wemby and the Spurs took their shine. They took their shine with that loss in the Western Conference Finals. But to bring Bron back up, man. You know, I got some guys, some of my close homeboys, man. They're Lakers fans, man, and they want bringing up the Spurs. They want Harper over there. They want Harper. They want to bring a package
in LA.
Yeah, they want Harper over there. He said, "I want to get Bron out of there. Get a package. Let's bring Harper over there. we want some of that young. We want a young guy that he can get to the rim. He can play defense. He's not scared. We said we need that type of energy in LA with Luka.
Hey, shit, you talking about LA want them? Shit, remember Mangus was up there earlier talking about how they should hire Ron Hopper as the assistant coach and keep Hopper over there.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Seeing that comment right there. That's true. Yeah, man. Yeah, I forgot about that comment, man.
Man, them folks do that shit. That shit don't work for nobody but the Knicks.
Yeah, they're trying to duplicate the Brunson formula, the Brunson family formula.
That's a once in a lifetime chance, bro. That'll never happen again. The Knicks, we the best to ever do it. I'm just saying. Feel how y'all feel. We number one. Motherfucking champs, baby. Motherfucking champs. You talking about that camera? So the motherfucking champs. New York
TV said Spurs don't want that trash. Oh man. But hey,
yeah, I don't see Hopper leaving from over there though. I really don't see the Spurs getting rid of none of them young players because you gotta think about it. 2 or 3 years from now, boy, them boys gonna be running the league.
Yeah, they're not getting rid of them because they're not on no. They're all on rookie contract. None of them is on no big contracts.
Yeah, that'd be stupid as hell anyway.
Yeah, they're not paying no big money out or, this is just one of my guys, man. He was a Laker fan, so he want the best of the best to come over there. But I'm like, man, saying something about the league, they're not about to let nobody go there. Yeah, they're on rookie contracts and they're not even paying out nothing crazy. Like San Antonio's in prime position, boy.
The Spurs knew what they was getting when they got Fox. Fox ain't going nowhere. He gonna be right there next year, doing the same old dumb shit that he did when he was in Sacramento. and he doing it again over there. Because remember, he cost Sacramento a playoff run when they was all they had to do was stick with their man, and he go out and he go trying to double team some damn well. I mean, Chris Wolf said they need to let Fox go. Yeah, they need to, but they not.
You know, and Fox.
What
The
you
thing with
crazy?
Fox is, man, they're paying him so much. They're paying him what 200, 235. They're paying something crazy over,
Yeah, and who gonna pick up that contract?
especially after he's done what he's done in these finals. And
Yeah, shit. Not only what he's done in these finals, bro, but he's known for this. And the Spurs knew when they got him what he was known for.
I
So
mean, he had a great season. I mean, he played great up until that series. He played great, but man, I mean, what he
I
did, I mean, he looked like he was throwing some of those games so crazy. So, like you
yeah.
saying, man, Socrates, who's gonna pick that up? That's
But
where
we
the
don't want no
Spurs.
Fox over there in New York. You crazy as hell. Hey, but Chris Wolf said or Hopper needs to get that spot. They ain't gonna put Hopper they ain't gonna let him start. They're gonna keep if they keeping Fox, they're gonna keep Fox on that floor as a starter. But why have a $250 million man sitting on the bench?
'Cause, whew,
Bro, y'all can say what y'all want to say. We still won. We got one. Nah, shit. We got one this year, and we're gonna win one next year. But now, Allen said Fox to the Knicks. No, we don't want no damn Fox.
Hey, but it's funny you saying that. It's funny you say that. Alan. That you said I just saw I wish we had the production team had picked this up before we had started the show, but there's actually some New York Knicks fans being funny right now, and they're making customized Fox jerseys and walking around New York with Fox jerseys on right now because of how bad he handed over a lot of those plays and you know during that championship how bad he was playing.
Yeah.
They making customized Fox jerseys right now.
Oh, we definitely agree with you, Chris. But here go. So before they get rid of Fox, they'll rid get rid of his ass.
Hey, that's not that unpopular opinion about Mitch Johnson is not really unpopular.
Yeah.
Over here at the Game Changers, Boss Man Jay, he's not on tonight, but he was saying that all throughout the series that he did not like Mitch Johnson's coaching. And I think most people who understand basketball did not like Mitch Johnson's coaching throughout that. The way that we stated it many times on shows. We were talking during the series about how, he was benching Harper in the fourth quarter. He wasn't telling these guys to slow down from shooting these threes. They're just jacking up threes. They weren't setting up any half court sets.
Yeah, but no. This is what people got to understand. They have been playing like this all year. They've gotten all the way to the championship playing just like that with him coaching. So he figured if it was enough to get us there, it's enough for us to win with it.
Yeah,
But y'all gotta also realize he got out coached by a championship coach already.
he got out coached. He definitely got out coached. He just didn't make the right adjustments at the right times. And I think, what Chris was saying there is just, I think he said it was an unpopular opinion, and I don't think it was unpopular. He did a great job throughout the season. Obviously, he's a super young coach, but he didn't do a good job. Yeah, he's not a good game manager. Alan, I agree. He didn't manage the game right. He didn't call timeouts when he needed to. He didn't put the right people in at the right time. He got out coached.
Yeah, but my bad. I don't mean to cut y'all, but at the same time, that's a teachable moment. He can learn from that. Like next year, he might shit. This has taught him a lot. Wrong time to be trying to be taught a lesson, cause shit, you need to be trying to win. But at the same time, bro, he young. He wasn't. None of them, like y'all said, none of them have been there before. They wasn't used to that. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't know what to expect. They thought what got them there would help them win until they ran into a big body Brunson and OG. and we had to show them belt to ass.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris. A lot of people are saying that if your boy Jay Will was in the game and he wasn't hurt, obviously that's you got the second best player on the OKC.
And then
If Jay
AJ,
Will was in there, that the Spurs wouldn't have got you guys. But you know that's basketball, that's sports. You know,
hey,
you're
but
always
we
gonna
can't
have
go
those.
by what ifs.
Yeah, you
What
know, hypotheticals and stuff
if
always gonna play a part, but
yeah.
um, that was definitely something that was said as well with the Spurs victories. You know, if Jay
That boy said you can't trust the coach with green eye.
said that light skin, he said he's too light skinned of a coach to be a coach. He's too pretty boy to
Hey,
be a coach. They said he looked like they were saying that he looked like Terrence Howard.
oh yeah. But Nick, you right. But that's what I'm saying. You don't think them losing in this finals was a teachable moment for all of them? Because he ain't the only one that made mistakes. Him and Fox not the only one that messed up during this finals. Wemby missing clutch free throws. Wemby throwing the ball away to give us game three. I mean game two. And then um who that was taking that ball out? Castle missing
Yeah.
a wide open man. So everybody made mistakes.
Yeah, they didn't. Let's just be honest. I mean, the main thing with the Spurs were they could not keep leads, which had a lot to do with a lot of the coaching, obviously, but also the play on the court was just not sharp. You know, at the end of the day, it does come down to the players and what they do. They couldn't keep leads, and they couldn't win They couldn't win that fourth quarter. That fourth
Exactly.
quarter was really the fourth quarter was always the Knicks, and Brunson was always coming up big. Even in the first two games, he didn't have a great shooting night. He still came up big in those fourth quarters. So it was just their youth, their inexperience, and like I said, not great coaching. A lot of that all came together, and why the Knicks ended up taking it. And the Knicks felt like it was a destiny for them to win with the 53 years of not winning one, and the team that they had put together, they had assembled. They had the momentum going through the whole series, and the Spurs could never just clinch that real momentum to end up winning it all. You know.
Hey, but Nick just came up with a good point. They said the same thing about Spo in Miami. That first year, he had to learn how to win. So you can't get rid of. I don't think they get rid of Mitch. I think they keep that team that they got now and they try it again. Now, if it don't work next year, which it won't, because the Knicks gonna win it again, then you gotta start talking about making some moves. Exactly, Nick. No, nobody was talking about how young or how inexperienced they were when them boys was out here winning, was it? But as soon as they
Yeah,
ran to the Knicks,
it's the truth though. It's the truth when it comes down to actually winning games. You know, yeah, but you got to also look at the reasons why you didn't win. That's for every team. They got to look at their negatives on why they probably didn't end up winning the championship. Why they didn't win. Why they
you know
didn't take the
why?
championship home. You got to look at it.
You know why? Because they ran into those Knicks. That's why. It ain't no inexperience. It ain't they too young. It ain't they got a rookie head coach. No, they ran into big body Brunson,
Nah, we ain't
and
gonna
they
just
couldn't
say
rally them. They
we
tried to
the
rally
Knicks
them.
is a great
They tried to rally them, and they couldn't.
the Knicks is they are a great team. They deserve the championship, but we not about to just say it was just purely the Knicks. We got to say what that team wasn't, what they were compared to the team that they played.
Hey, the second half was all Knicks.
Yeah,
Put
most of
that
the game,
pressure on them.
pretty much. It was pretty much the Spurs. Like I said, they didn't know what to do to close out games at all. They didn't really know how to. They didn't do it. They never closed out a game. Really
What did I tell y'all we needed to do? Go at Wemby. What did we do in the second half? Kept him on his heels. Wemby ain't fast enough to close out, so we kept going at him. Take Wemby out the game, everybody follows with him.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. Now you being disrespectful because the Knicks are the best team in the NBA. We obviously that good. We champions right now. Spurs ain't. And
No,
where
you're
you?
not wrong, Chris. You ain't wrong, Chris. Most
Well,
NBA
okay.
fans,
Did
most
OKC
NBA
make it?
fans outside of New York did not think the New York Knicks was going to win the championship, even when they were making that run. You're not wrong. A lot of
And
people
what we
thought the
do?
West, whoever came out the West, was going to win it.
And what do we do?
That was a big thing. That I don't think that was something that you wrong about.
And what did we do?
I think most people thought that. Now, Knicks
Belt,
fans and Mayor Socrates, no, they ain't. They don't. No.
belt. That's what we did. Belt. So you just like the rest of the world, man. Like that's why y'all didn't know about it because y'all wasn't watching. And nobody believed that we can do it, and we did it. I've been telling y'all we was gonna do it. So now y'all believe us. Everybody wanna believe now. It's too late. 3 years. 2 years Eastern, 3 years Eastern Conference Finals, man. We fell short twice. And everybody thought we was fake. It was a joke. We look good on paper, but we never be able to get over that hump. We got too small of a guard. Brunson is not the guard that's gonna win you a championship. We heard all of this, and you know what we did? Put it on our backs and carried it to the finals. And what we do when we got in the finals? Let it go.
Where that?
Who Giannis? Josh Eagle said he needs to go to the Magic. Who Giannis? I don't know. Nick, you
Yeah, who you
crazy.
talking about, Josh Eagle? We don't know who you talking about. Put it down there in the comments who you talking about.
Yeah. Hey, you right. You right. He should have got it this year. But, you know, Wemby cried about it. And they gave it to the little crybaby SGA. But it should have been the Brunson.
I do, and you know what? I'll have to say, I gotta say this, man. Just to bring it back, we brought it up on many topics here on the throughout the playoffs, here in the finals, here at the Game Changers podcast. But man, we really did need a gritty team like the Knicks to win the NBA championship, and we need those style of players and teams winning the accolades. So these young guys that are coming up can be playing like this. We need that. We need that a lot, man, because we've been talking. You know, it's been talks about how we don't have any NBA MVPs from America. Hasn't that been the talk the last?
Yeah.
What?
Brunson should have got it.
I mean, we haven't had an MVP from America since James Harden in 2017. Everybody else has been born in another country and came over and played in the NBA. So we need American-born MVP. So I'm not even mad if Brunson goes crazy next year and wins one, because we need one for America, not just for.
Brunson should have won MVP 2 years ago.
I'm not even mad at that.
Bro, that man came and took a Knicks team that couldn't get out of the first round of the playoffs to the Eastern Conference Finals his first year there. Then turned around and did it again his second year. So what? But Chris, you about the only OKC fan that I see that ain't delusional, man.
I know
y'all do a lot of
flopping. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We need real fans, man. We need real fans.
He knows that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, we need real fans.
We ain't got no
real things, bro. Honestly.
So, Eno said Gaffer to the Knicks, and they get Alvarado and plus 2 picks. But we ain't got no picks to give. Shit. Hey, Big Tash at hand, you right. The Knicks, we the motherfucking champs. Hey, man, go ahead and pop your shit, bro. They mad at us, boy. They mad at us. Josh Eagle, who you talking about going to Orlando though?
Y'all got Pablo Banchero down there. He like a fake Bron. He about
they,
the same size as Bron. He about 6'8", 270. He ain't even bigger than LeBron down there in Orlando. And I like Pablo Banchero. They had a good series with Pistons. They did. They had a good
yeah.
series on there. Like Nick Madden TV said, they had a good series down there. They had a lot of runs and all that, but yeah, they need a lot down there in Orlando to make a run in the East though. They need a lot down there to help Pablo Banchero out.
Wimby ain't no damn play. I mean, Giannis ain't no playmaker. Shit.
Yeah, Giannis kind of has a pretty he pretty predictable. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna lower that. He's gonna do what Bron used to do. Go straight to that rim.
He
Try
gonna
to dunk.
Giannis gonna do what the fuck dang Julius Randle used to do with us. Pound the damn ball on the floor for 15 seconds of the shot clock.
But
Nobody
it's
got
still
time for that.
Giannis. I feel like we were out here. We were debating if Giannis got a better shot or not. Oh, I think that's when Cam was on the show a couple days ago. He said did Giannis have a better shot than he used to have, and he does. I feel like he does, but it's still not a great shot. But it's
Hold on.
definitely better than it was.
This man talking about Brunson to Orlando. Man, what you smoking over there? Because that ain't gonna happen. Brunson gonna retire New York Knicks.
Yeah, he more likely will. Yeah.
Hey, Nick said you had it right. Giannis going to play like Bron.
Yeah, he pretty much does. I mean, that driving to the rim, overpowering you, you know. But
That's all they
he
do. It
got
run through your damn chest.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's definitely yeah. Brunson's definitely gonna be a Nick for life. He's not going anywhere. They're gonna stamp that in. They're gonna lock that in. He's gonna be there, and he's
Mo-
royalty in New York. Everybody knows he'll never have to pay for a cab ride. He ain't never gonna have to pay for no
Nothing.
for no food and none of the boroughs. He's gonna be able to do whatever he want, wherever he want, get free
Hey,
clothes. The man can do whatever he want in New York
we,
City at this point.
shit, we already talking about getting him a statue right out there by the Statue of Liberty.
Man, he might get
Shit,
one out there,
we
boy.
we
Cause
might go ahead on tear the Statue of Liberty down and put the captain up there.
he might get one out there, man, for real. Because he's done a lot for that organization with just winning this championship. That's for sure.
Hey,
But
that's what we just said. When they were saying that Luca got them to the finals, I was like, no, Brunson got them to the semifinals. Not Luca. Luca was hurt. Brunson got them there. And guess what the Knicks did? As soon as that season was over, we went and got them.
yeah,
I remember me and Eno was talking about it, and I was telling him, I was like, shit, Brunson going to the Knicks, boy. And he was like, man, they ain't gonna let Brunson go. Brunson ain't gonna shit. And I was right.
yeah.
Nick said all Giannis do is drive the lane like a train. That's why OKC looking hard at him. They need him for Wemby. Oh,
I don't see him doing
man,
it. I don't
OG
see
already a
OKC doing
superstar.
it.
Shit, OG solidified.
Yeah, we got to remember. OG won one already in Toronto
Yeah,
with Kawhi Leonard. So I mean, he hit big shots during that time too as well. But you know, it's just a lot of times as a role player, sometimes people forget. But that's why the Knicks went and
hey,
picked him up because of how really tough nosed he is. And in the
that
heat
boy
of the
put his
moment, man,
head down.
he hmm
Put his head down and did it. And no, like him and Brunson, man, are two of the most emotionless players I've ever seen.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that boy, that OG a monster, boy.
Mhm. And I mean, he pretty much had the biggest play. I mean, he had the biggest play of the series, the tip back.
Oh, that block and then the tip.
Yeah, I mean, he had the two biggest basically sequence of the series. even though they had asked, ESPN had asked Brunson actually, what was the, I think it was Michaela Andrews asked him. She asked them what play defined the series. He actually said it was, I believe, when I think it was game 4. Was it game 4 or game 3? Josh Hart missed that wide open layup.
I think that was game 3.
You know, he was going to lay, he missed that wide open layup, and then the Spurs came back, and then like he did a foul. He said that defined the series more than anything because that's what they're pretty much their whole team and everything was built off of. It was just like, you know, when we saw the opening to win or to get to our championship, you know, we never stopped no matter what happened. So he actually said that was the defining player of that series. But I mean, I think he was just, you know, just trying to be metaphoric about it and everything. But the reality of it is that OG play was the biggest play. I don't care what Brunson said about that, but
Yeah,
that
no,
OG
I
play
think
was the biggest play, man.
I think that 29-point deficit is what sealed the series because I just felt like, man, that just took them boys' soul, and that was it. They were no coming back from that. And then look what happened in game 5. Shit, Castle didn't even come to the game until the last couple of minutes of the fourth quarter. Forgot that boy was even on the floor. But back to this Giannis and LeBron shit.
Yeah.
So, does the Lakers keep LeBron, or is LeBron gone? And where the hell will Giannis land? Who wins the Giannis lottery? Because whatever team get him got a good player for at least another 2 years.
After that, gonna give them 2 years.
Yeah, them knees gonna be bad, boy. Yeah, them knees gonna be bad.
I thought he was gonna say at least maybe 4 or 5.
Man, OG is a superstar. The fuck? Well, y'all, man, they crazy. Them boys say OG ain't. No, I mean, no, he ain't no superstar. My bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna give him that, but he is a star. Superstar, not yet. But hey, he working on it. If he stay with the Knicks, he gonna be one. Hey man, but hey, we appreciate everybody in the comments, man. Giannis ain't going to be no Nick. Definitely ain't coming over there. We don't need him. We don't want him or his stank ass brothers. But we appreciate everybody in the comments, man. Hey, don't y'all forget. Oh yeah, we will be doing a $100 giveaway. So we're gonna announce that soon. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all subscribe and like the channel. Share it to all your friends. Hey, so appreciate everybody in the comment. Next year, Nick. Next year. Hey, but appreciate everybody in the comments, man. Don't y'all forget, like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Choose life.
Hey.
Let's go. Welcome in. This is the place for the people who lead, for the people who build. From city halls to the block, from the huddle to the stage. We talk politics, we talk power moves, we talk community first and what the numbers prove. If it moves the world, if it shakes the room, if it changes the game, you know what to do. The Game Changers Podcast. Say it loud, say it now.